You're recording. Start you up. Can't do the visor snap anymore because the camera's not recording my visor. The biggest part of today is getting the tires broken in because I got brand new rubber on the bike. But yeah, I'm going to try this for the camera setup. It should get better footage, higher quality, and it'll make the color grading a hell of a lot easier because they're both GoPro color. I'm just going to go ride around a little bit today, get the tires broke in, got Tractionator GPSs put on by Woody's Wheelworks, and I actually found that I had cracked my front rim. I had to get a new front rim, but they're their wheels. These are Woody's wheels anyway. You know, I got discounts to be able to get it laced back up and fixed because obviously it's in their best interest to keep their wheels doing well. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad in the mic. So now I have the lav mic inside the helmet recording to the GoPro instead of the Senna. So in fact, let's play some music. Come on. I need to get some new gloves. The touch fingers on this are pretty much shot. And hopefully you won't be able to hear that through the lav mic. If I don't have the helmet on, you'll probably be able to hear it. Or if I'm like stopped or something, you shouldn't be able to hear it otherwise. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ride around, test all this stuff out. Tomorrow I am heading up to Paonia. Top of the Rockies rally is going on this weekend, and a bunch of people from Northern Colorado Adventure Riders is going to be out there. That should be really nice. To see a bunch of people I haven't been able to interact with for a year. So yeah, for the first 50 miles on new tires, it's a good idea to take it kind of easy and just get them broke in. They ship from the factories with this protectant layer on them, and it can make them really slippery. But yeah, I'm gonna ride down to Apex Sports. It's the KTM dealer in town. I want to see if they have a pair of gloves I could use. I really like the Climb Dakar gloves, but these are pretty dead. And I'm gonna have to play with the electrical on this, I feel like, because it's not recharging. It's not keeping the tablet topped off, which doesn't make any sense. Got my x-rays back. I still got a bone fragment floating around from when I broke my ankle back in 2008, but they didn't show anything new, so no surprises there. It looks like the other guys from Warrior Expeditions are getting close to crossing into Wyoming. There's a big fire up north of Steamboat Springs. It's causing a big diversion for people, so they're having to go around. At least Pandora's on point this morning. After Apex, I'll probably do a loop through Garden of the Gods just to see what it looks like.
A few inches later.
Got a nice KLR. I'm at 34. Excuse me? I don't get a flat, do I? I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Let's go talk to the shop real quick. Is this saying I got a f***ing flat rear tire? When is a flat tire not a flat tire? When it's caused by your valve stem cover and not the tire.
Thanks for your patience, bud.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just glad we got figured out that it was just the valve stem cover and not the tire, because I'm like, the tire was put on there yesterday.
In the middle of the Colorado BDR.
I got a flat 20 minutes into the Arizona BDR. I was pissed.
Thanks, bud.
Have a good one. So it wasn't the tire, it was the valve stem cover. The O-ring on the valve stem cover was leaking. So that sucks, but, you know, hey, whatever. Alright, there's my sink. Everybody was admiring the bike. They're like, damn, that's a nice bike. It's like, yeah, it is. I just want the tires to work.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Did get a reply back from Cyclops Adventure Sports about the tire pressure monitor. O-rings that are available at just about every hardware store that you can use that work exactly the same. And let's get out of here. Still the best view in the park, even if I can't really see it because I'm wet and it's raining. dude. The tour truck is going faster than you are. Motoz Tractionator GPS. They're a pretty damn good tire, to be honest. You know, they may not be so great in like mud, deep sand and stuff, but what do you expect? They're a predominantly on-road tire. I would imagine any wildlife is hunkered down from the rain. I never saw the bighorns. They're probably up higher because it's too damn hot down here. They're gonna be up in the mountains as much as they can. Hi, dear. Hi, honey. Hi, dear. Don't come out here, honey. That's so stupid, but God, it's fun. Oh, hi, dear. Hi, honey. You're fine.
Tomorrow.
Alright, so just showing you what we're doing here. I am replacing this airbox with the Rottweiler airbox. Mostly because it will open up the airflow a little bit better, so I should get better performance out of it. And primarily because it makes the cleaning of the air filter a lot easier. I have these racing skins covers for the air filter so that I'm able to quickly swap those, clean them, you know, that kind of stuff, versus having to change the entire air filter. The other ones are twin air, but getting them is really difficult. I've actually not been able to find them anywhere. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So first task will be getting all of this stuff out of the way. This comes out, this comes out. I've got to move my wiring. I'm going to start doing that, and I'll record periodically as I'm doing that.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I've got the toolbox basically out of the way. Now it's time to take the airbox out, which is basically undoing this hose clamp, and the whole thing comes up and out. While I'm in here, I'm also going to be installing an OBD link, which basically plugs into the ECU of the computer and allows me to get all of the diagnostic information for the bike on the tablet. So that'll be handy. So the electrical system, this is my power distribution module. More than likely end up being up here, so I'm probably going to have to move these USB cables. We'll see. I mean, it just has to go somewhere, as long as it's out of the way, so we'll figure it out.
Thousands of tears later.
Okay, as you can see, I've moved inside, working on putting the Rottweiler intake together, and I decided it would be better to do this in a place where it is not windy and clean. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stop recording because it's going to be boring. Alright, so here's what we got. Attachment point there. Attachment point there. This has the orange hose going down to the throttle bodies. The problem is this hose, which is my crankcase breather, is too small to fit in here. They make a blanking kit, which is what I'll probably end up using. For now, this is just going to sit here like this. Then my electronics are going to, like I said, get moved up probably to here. And then this little bag fits in probably like that, I would guess. I'll look at the thing. So I'm going to get to work on finishing putting this together.
Later that same evening.
Alright, check it out. It's together. But got the electrical set up. It's actually almost a little bit cleaner of a setup than it was before. And one of the things that I was a little bit concerned about was whether or not I was going to have enough clearance between the filter and my seat. Ironically, it actually has more clearance than it did before. Clip. And then you can actually look right in here and see all this space where the filter and the seat are not touching, which is very good. On the previous setup, it was really tight, and I had to be really careful about how I was doing things, or stuff would rub, which was not good. But yeah, this doesn't rub at all. I've got the OBD link wired in here, cleaned up a bunch of this stuff. My wiring looks a lot cleaner, which is really nice. And one thing I was thinking about when I was setting all this up is I don't really do how-tos or like assembly videos. And it's because essentially everything on this bike is custom. And I just don't feel like it would be particularly helpful, because even if you have a 690, it's not going to be the same on yours. There's very little of this bike other than the motor and the frame that is a stock 690. The exhaust, the tires, the fuel tanks, the intake, the dash setup, the handlebars, like, it's all custom. And I've changed a lot of this stuff. You know, if you want to see that kind of stuff, let me know, I guess. I don't feel like it's useful, so that's why I don't film it, if that makes sense. I'm gonna get as much of this put back together as I need to, and that'll be it. So I'll see you later.
Much, much, much later.
All right, we got a Supermoto now. This is gonna be interesting. Oh my god, it's weird having a bike that low all of a sudden. I'm just gonna go right around today. It's no plan. So yeah, so yesterday I was able to pick up a set of Supermoto wheels, or Warp 9 Supermoto wheels for a 690. So it's 17-inch front and rear with full-on street tires mounted, and it's really weird. So yeah, just wanted to get out and ride around, get the Rottweiler intake on, so it's just getting used to a slightly different setup here. It just feels a little weird. Like, I don't know how to describe the difference in feel between the 21 and this, but it has a very different turn-in feel. It's like it turns in, but then it doesn't want to fall over. I don't know. It's kind of a strange sensation. Goddamn Texas. Good job, dumbass. Got a Contour helmet cam on. I wonder how well that works. It's a great setup for a helmet cam because you can rotate the lens and level it and do all that stuff. I just don't know how well. I don't know that you can charge it while it's running, and I have no idea about running a microphone into it. What are you f***ing doing? Go! I'm just gonna stop when I have the right of way. Genius. You don't have a yield, you don't have a stop sign, you don't have anything. They don't know where they're going. Jesus, dude, what are you doing? It's painful watching people try to drive. Oh god, it's the motorcycle that's slowing us down. It's probably a 250, maybe. Yeah, it's a Rebel 250. That might be about as fast as it can go.
One debt to society later.
I am moving up to Denver. Technically, I kind of already did, because all my stuff's already up there. But now I'm moving the bike and the last of my stuff. Really, dude? Also, I figured out what was going on with the charging stuff on the tablet. So it has several different power profiles. The profile that I had it on is it would only charge up until 70%, and then it would allow it to discharge to 40%, and then charge it back up again. I'm not a huge fan of that, so I changed the power profile, so now it should charge to like 90%, and I'm not sure if it's going to hold it at 90% or if it's going to let it discharge to like 70% and then recharge or what, but well, basically it was doing what it was supposed to. It just I didn't know that. Hi, pretty horses. Alpacas. Alpacas. Yeah, they're alpacas, not llamas. Smushed in faces. Oh my god. Hi. Hi. Blind ass motherfucker. Your turn signal does not give you the right of way. And I know he could see me because was living in his mirror. That's how you make sure that semis see you. You make sure you can see their mirrors. So I know he could see me. He just didn't give a Like, I try to be really nice to truckers. They've got a hard job. But you know I'm there, and you didn't plan your turn. You're in the right lane when you need to make a left turn. That's not my fault. Nice move, genius. And we about had an accident. You have a lane. People really do suck at this whole driving thing. Are you kidding me? Where is that semi going? Jesus, oh my God.